Does it feel different coming to 13th Beach this time around after what you've, like your recent achievements?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, not too much. I just came from Saudi, so it's a bit different from there. But I love this place. I played here in 2020, fortunately, and played pretty good that week. So there's a lot of good memories here. And yeah, coming off the back of the win's been good. The last two performances haven't been quite what I've wanted. Haven't felt like I've played that bad. It's just golf's kind of golf. And but yeah, no, it feels a little bit different. A bit more confidence there, I guess, and just trying to ride the wave, I guess.
Did you get the start in Saudi because of the PGA win?
Yeah. Basically, my world ranking like plummeted. Basically, I guess in a good way, from like 1300 to 210, and I got in via that. Yeah.
And how was it? You know, the idea of last minute bolt to Saudi Arabia, know you got to come back, sort of thing. There's a lot of organising in that.
Yeah, it was. It was. Luckily, I had a lot of help with that, or else I wouldn't have been able to do it. But it's amazing. Like it's cool to go back to a world where you can do that now, in terms of leaving to a different country, not having to quarantine, worry about too much. Obviously, you got to test and stuff, but being able to come back to your home country without having to sit in a hotel is pretty cool as well. And felt a bit weird, and it's almost like a different world what we have been dealing with, I guess, for the last 2 years.
What about physically? You know,
Yeah.
whatever it is, 12-hour flight to Dubai, presumably, and then straight in. I mean, do you get off the plane, you're ready to go? Or?
No. You always take a couple of days, I think. Everyone's a bit different, and it depends how good of a job you do, I think, on the plane in terms of mainly hydration and stuff and how much you move around on there. But I flew business, luckily, home, and I feel a lot better doing that. One of the first times I've done that. So.
And you touched on your performance when you were here a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Can you, like, at a personal level, can you draw on the experience you've had at particular courses the next time that you go and play a course, knowing that you've sort of played it well previously? Does it sort of give you a little bit of a pep in your step kind of when you're there again next time?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I try to draw off of that type of stuff. Mainly, you just remember kind of the good shots you hit and the good putts you hold, and that just leaves an awesome taste in your mouth. So when you play bad at a joint, you never really want to go back there, but when you play good at a place, you always want to head back and try and do the same thing, because it obviously suits you.
As you said, the ranking's gone massively in the right direction. How do you feel mentally about turning up at a place knowing you really are one of the favoured people to win a tournament like this?
I don't know. I think I'm still coming to terms with it. I don't know if I am. I have come to terms. I don't think I have come to terms with it. I try not to think of it in that way, because it kind of gets in the road of just playing good golf, I think. Like the last few weeks have been just way different to what I imagined it to be, I think. And it's because my focus has been in a lot of different areas apart from the golf course. And yeah, it's time to bring it back to the golf course and put another good performance on the board.
Is Order of Merit on your mind? I presume.
Yeah, definitely.
Is your understanding that you're across the line with
the
top three? Or?
Yeah, there's a couple of boys playing good. Like Doty, he's only 80 grand behind me. Quayle's 100 grand behind me. He's playing awesome at the moment. Even a good mate of mine, Louis, closely on his tail as well. So it's not like, I'm definitely not across the line. Even if I was, I don't want to think that way. Like it just affects, I guess, the rest of my performances. So whether I win it or not, it's awesome. I'm in a great position too, and I'm grateful that I've obviously won the PGA. But I don't want it to be kind of a one-hit wonder thing. So.
And are you allowed to think about going to Europe later this year?
Yeah, I like to think that. Yeah, I've got 3 starts definitely, so I'm obviously thinking about it. So I've got 3 starts back to back to back. So that's obviously I'm thinking about it and how cool it's going to be. Sure.
And without putting the cart before the horse again, there's now the British Open spots up for
how sick's that? That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what does that?
I think everyone's got a bit of an extra spring in their step because of that. That's like the cool opportunity with that is like there's 3 of them. So, and I don't think anyone in this field's automatically qualified just yet. No one has, so everyone's playing for it, which is cool.
Have you been to St Andrews?
No, I've been there. I've played the amateur tournament there twice, so it's nothing like what the Open would be like, but it is sick. So I want to go back there and I want to play the Open there.
So it was on the old course?
Yeah, I've played the old course, I think 5 times, now 4 times. It's just awesome. It's pretty cool.
In the scheme of things with the local tour and stuff, after last week,
yeah,
does it still feel like the right call to go over there and play there? And
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like coming back from Saudi, I think it was a massive event and like overwhelming at times, but it was awesome to do that, and this event's awesome as well. It's just unfortunate it's not a European Tour event, obviously, with one, the financial state of the PGA Tour PGA Tour was at the moment, I guess, and their relationship with DP World's obviously still growing. So hopefully it comes back to being a European Tour event, because it deserves it. This place is awesome.
Yeah, and hopefully going forward, the Saudi thing becomes the new normal for
Yeah.
you. You're the events you're playing in all the time.
Yeah.
Starstruck's probably not the right word, but did you turn up there and think,
Yeah,
"Bloody
oh,
hell,
mate,
how
there's like 30 of the top 50 players in the world there, and I've never seen them in person, let alone played a tournament against them. And I guess one of my biggest idols is Cameron Smith and Mark Leishman, and I've fortunately got to meet Mark for the first time last week, and that was pretty sick. He's a legend. But yeah, I've watched him on TV and watched him win on TV, and all of a sudden I'm playing a tournament against him. It was sick. So.